فدائي وأمضي فدائي وأقضي فدائي إلى أن تعود سأحيا فدائي وأمضي فدائي وأقضي فدائي إلى أن تعود فدائي 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 يا أرضي يا أرض الجدود فدائي 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 يا شعبي يا شعب الخلود فدائي 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 يا أرضي يا أرض الجدود فدائي 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 يا شعبي يا شعب الخلود.
Thank you to our Arabic program students. Thank you. They just sang the Palestinian national anthem Fida'i for us to help welcome us and start our program. I would now like to start with a moment of silence for all of the lives lost in Gaza and across Palestine since the current genocide has begun. Thank you. My name is Basma Bsharat. I'm the Palestine Education Director at the Palestinian American Community Center. And on behalf of all of the PAC staff and board of directors, I want to thank you all for joining us here at Clifton City Hall for yet another Palestinian flag raising. I want to take a moment to thank the Clifton City Council for being supportive of all of these flag raisings each year. I want to especially thank those present today, Councilman Antonio Latona, Councilwoman Rosemary Pino. I also want to thank the Clifton Board of Education. We have joining us today, BOE Commissioner Judith Basford, Richard Mejia, Anthony Santiago, and I'm sorry if I'm missing anyone that joined after. I also want to thank, for joining us today, Assemblywoman Alexon Calazos-Gill. She represents the 27th Legislative District, including Clifton. I want to also thank a few more people that are joined us today. ICPC Board President Ibrahim Fahmi and the Islamic Center of Passaic County and Sheikh Qatanani for joining today. I also want to thank joining us Chairman of the Democratic Party of Clifton, John Pogorelik, and Elias Ragsdale, Vice President of the Clifton Young Democrats, as well as Sergeant Bashar Balkar, the first ever Arab American police officer of Clifton, and also Khadr Abu Asab of the Arab American Civic Institute. And of course, I would like to make a very special thank you to our Mayor, Raymond Grabaski, for joining us today, and would like to invite him to start us off with welcoming remarks. And also Happy Father's Day once again to all the fathers.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome for coming out. On behalf of the city and my city colleagues and officials that are here today, we're honored to have the Palestinian flag raised in Clifton again. I've been doing it for the past few years. Clifton is a diverse town, and we have a lot of people, and we should all always remember that Clifton is one city and should be one people, and everyone should always get along together. I know there's a lot of turmoil sometimes, but in essence, we should all really strive to, be human to each other, be kind. Kindness is very important in this city. Clifton is a big community, and we'd like everyone to get along. So on behalf of the city and my colleagues, of course, that are here with us today, we'd like to welcome you, and we'd like to thank you for coming out. Hopefully the rain holds up to raise the flag once again in the great city of Clifton. I'd like to welcome everyone here today, and thank you all for coming out. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor. I would like to welcome up Barry Mahmoud and a couple of our community members to share a few stories. As I mentioned, today is Father's Day, and while we want to wish a happy Father's Day to the fathers, grandfathers, and father figures of our community, we also want to hold space for Palestinian fathers in Gaza and across Palestine. We honor those who have been killed and martyred, those who have had to struggle to protect their families amidst unimaginable hardship, and continue to maintain and protect their family throughout it all.
The Jabalia father who died shielding his children. In Jabalia refugee camp, a father was found lifeless beneath the rubble. He had no name listed in the initial reports, just a single photograph. He was wrapped around his 3 children, arms still holding them. His body was positioned to shield theirs from the blast. None of them survived, but his last act was protection. Witnesses said it looked as though he had seconds, just seconds, to throw himself over his children when the missile hit. The image of a father's body encircling his children in death was not the first and sadly not the last. Because in Gaza and in Palestine, fatherhood means standing between your children and a missile.
In Dar al-Bala, a father returned to his home after an airstrike flattened it. He screamed the names of his children, wife, and mother, and no answer came. With no rescue teams in sight, he began digging with his bare hands. He found his son first, then his daughter, then his baby, all lifeless. He kissed their foreheads, dusted off their faces, and cradled them like he used to after their bedtime. He refused to leave them there. Neighbors helped him carry their bodies, and he buried them side by side. There were no funeral prayers that day, just grief, silence, and then the love of a father who refused to let his children be forgotten.
At the Rafah crossing, a father stood with paperwork in hand. He held foreign citizenship. He was cleared to evacuate, but his son's body was still buried under rubble in Khan Yunis. I will not leave him behind, he said. He's my son. He's not just a number. Aid workers begged him to go, to save his own life. He refused. My son is still there, and so I stay. The father's choice of one many Palestinians face, safety or memory, escape or loyalty. And time again, they choose to stay, in loyalty to their family, to their homeland, and because there is no other choice but to do that.
Thank you. These are just a very few couple of stories of fathers who have had to endure the struggle of what is happening in Palestine, but specifically in Gaza. And with that, I would like to invite the Islamic Center of Passaic County's Imam Sheikh Qatanani to share a few words and a prayer with us.
Shukran. Basma, please give her a round of applause, please. Thank you. Our great Mayor of Clifton, council men and women, leaders, God bless you. Thank you very much for your great leadership to conclude everyone, and to have everyone as one family, as you said, one Clifton, one county, one state, one country, and one humanity. We believe that all people are brothers and sisters in one humanity. All lives matter. And all fathers, everywhere, anywhere, happy Father's Day for you. We believe that our father is Adam, our mother is Hawa, Eve, and we have to be together for human rights, for civil rights, for each other, not to stand against each other, not to wage wars for nothing, for no reason. As long as there any reason or any way, there is any way to solve problems, it means war is unjust. And we lose lives everywhere now. And this is unacceptable. And we have to stand and to say no wars, no money for wars, money for education, money for our children, for paving streets and building infrastructure for our cities. We need to stop all wars and to stand up for each other and for the rights of each other. Now, today, we want to raise the flag of Palestine as a sign that we, as Palestinians in America, Palestinians everywhere, that we are with our own rights and we will never forget our rights. We will never forget our land. I am originally from Jaffa. And you remember, Jaffa is on the Mediterranean Sea, the White Sea. And my grandfather's house is still there. I visited my grandfather's house and my father's house in the 70s. I could not enter my house, my father's house. And until this moment, my family lives in a refugee camp in West Bank. Today, we want to honor Palestinians who are standing for their rights. And we are together as one family to say we don't want to kill each other. We want to give each other his right and her rights. We want to say for everyone, stop killing children in Gaza or West Bank or anywhere. Because no justice, no peace. So spread justice, spread the human rights, and you will live with security, with peace for all. May Allah bless you, Mayor, for standing for all these values, the values of one family, one country, one humanity, as one, regardless of our faiths, colors, ethnicities, backgrounds. We are here representing our family. God bless you all. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheikh Qatanani. I also want to thank Mayor Andre Saya for joining today, the Mayor of Patterson. Today, as we celebrate Father's Day, I want to once again hold space for Palestinian fathers and for Palestinians. On this day, we stand in solidarity with all fathers who, through love and resilience, continue to fight for justice and dignity and for the protection of their families. But we would be remiss if we didn't include and talk about Palestine today. Right now, as we gather here in Clifton, our people in Palestine are under siege. Israel has declared a military closure on the occupied West Bank, sending in heavy forces to escalate its campaign. And in Gaza, where a genocidal campaign has continued for 21 months now, Israel has now imposed a full internet blackout, silencing a population that's already been cut off from food, medicine, and safety. Aid convoys have been denied, bombed, and manipulated, and Palestinians have been killed while searching for food. Children are at risk of starvation. This is a genocide. Today, we stand before you with heavy hearts, struggling to function, let alone to celebrate. And yet, despite the pain, we have come together out in the rain on Father's Day to stand in community in this symbolic and powerful act. For those who don't know, this is Palestine Week, and today marks the end of it. A week that is deeply rooted in community advocacy and education, despite it coming for a second year during one of the most horrific moments in our history. We just earlier, we honored martyrs who were fathers, and I want to talk about a few more. Men who have had to bear the weight of the genocide while caring for their families. Among them is the father of Amr Rabia, a Palestinian American boy who at 14 was killed by Israel. He was denied life, both as a boy and as a man, before he had a chance to become one, his father pleading for justice. He was murdered just because, in the eyes of the Israeli regime, Palestinian boys are threats. At the same time, our community continues to feel the pain of state violence here in the US. We remember Mahmoud Khalil, who has had to give his first child a Father's Day message from a cell, who was forcibly separated from his family when undercover ICE agents arrested him. His wife Noor was left to give birth to their son Dean alone without Mahmoud. His story is a reminder that this system seeks to fracture us and oppress and repress our people. It's part of a broader system designed to criminalize dissent, fracture our communities, and punish those who resist it. But we continue to stand together in unity and strength despite it. Across the world, we stand together from the Global March to Gaza to the Freedom Flotilla. There are people that care about Palestine. We gather here today in Clifton from an election that brought out hundreds of our community members earlier this week to make their voices heard, to educational events that center Gaza. We have made this a tradition of memory and advocacy, and today we end it by raising our flag together. We raise it to say that Palestine will not be erased, that we will not forget any of our brothers or sisters that have had to suffer or have been killed unjustly. We stand in solidarity and in community. With every act of state violence, we respond with unity. With every attempt to silence us, our voices rise louder. And with every flag that we raise, we reaffirm that our people will not be erased. In that spirit of solidarity I mentioned earlier, but I would like to note that today we are highlighting a local initiative that embodies the unity that we speak of today. We are collecting donations for the Clifton Free Pantry at our back tables, an organization that serves as a vital resource for our community here in Clifton. We're honored to support their mission and provide culturally appropriate food to diverse communities and to ensure that Clifton remains united in times of hardship. As we encourage everyone to continue to advocate for Palestine and donate what you can in a time where humanitarian aid is deliberately being denied to them, we also encourage you to give back locally. You can learn more about how to. We're accepting cash donations today as well as items as we've been advertising. Thank you. And in the spirit of honoring community, I would now like to invite a few community members to share a few words. Tariq Natur is a proud Clifton resident, member of the Clifton community as well as the PAC community. I would like to invite him to share a few words. He's also the owner of Elite VBK. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. First, I want to thank all the officials for attending today. Today, as the Palestinian flag rises into the Clifton sky, we are reminded not only of where we come from, but of who we are. We are Palestinian Americans. We are proud sons and daughters of resilient people. And we are proud residents of this great city of Clifton. Clifton is a place where culture meet, where diversity thrives, and where we are raising our families with values of hard work, education, faith, and community. Palestinians have been part of this fabric for decades, running businesses, teaching in schools, serving in medicine, contributing to the economy, and bringing culture, food, music, and tradition to every corner of our community. We raise the Palestinian flag today as a symbol of unity, identity, and cultural pride. This flag represents a people who endured much but continue to rise with dignity and determination. We are here to show pride in our heritage, pride in our contribution, and pride in our peaceful vision for the future. As Palestinians in Clifton, we believe in building bridges with our neighbors, with other communities, with every person who values justice, peace, and humanity and dignity. As we raise the Palestinian flag today, we say loudly and clearly, we are committed to justice, progress, and we are committed to Clifton. Let us continue to work together to build a city that uplifts every voice, including the proud voices of Palestinian people, honoring every culture and moving forward in the spirit of compassion, unity, and shared humanity. Thank you.
Thank you, Tariq. Next, I would like to invite Dua Abu Faris to join us for a few words. For those who don't know, Dua's father, Faris Abu Faris, has been working in Gaza to volunteer for the organization HEAL to support his people and give aid to his people. He was actually there visiting before the genocide, but instead of leaving, chose to stay with his family and his people. Dua?
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, everyone. Today, as many celebrate Father's Day across this country, and as we approach Palestinians' Father's Day on the 21st, I stand here with a heart full of both pride and pain. My father, Faris Abu Faris, is my hero. He's always been the one I go to when I need advice, when I need someone to talk to about my day, or when I just need to be reminded that everything will be okay. He's the one who always pulls me aside, offers wisdom, and somehow makes me smile, even in the worst moments. If you ask me who made me who I am today, it's him. Plus my mom, but it's my Father's Day as well. So he's the reason I want to give back to Palestine. He's the reason I want to become a counselor for children and adolescents so I can one day go there and help the children who are living through unmanageable trauma. But this weekend is hard. It's hard because my father isn't here. He's thousands of miles away in Gaza, where for months he's been working on the front lines of ongoing genocide. On the 572nd day of this brutal war, my father nearly gave up. He had been feeding thousands every day through Heal Palestine, a US-based humanitarian organization. But after Israel's total blockade of aid, no food, no medicine, no fuel, he was left with nothing. My father went home with nothing to give, not even to his own mother. He announced he was quitting, that he'd come home to us in New Jersey. But then messages poured in from Gaza and from here. Don't give up on us, they said. Stay. And so he stayed. That's the kind of father he is. Strong even when he's exhausted. Steadfast even when his heart is breaking. He cried that day, but not for himself. He cried for the people of Gaza, for the children with sunken eyes, for the fathers who can't feed their kids, for the families who lost everything. Today, I want us to remember not just my father, but all Palestinian fathers. The ones trying to survive with nothing, the ones who were killed, the ones who lost every child, the ones who are still holding on. We cannot celebrate Father's Day in good conscience without speaking of the injustice that makes it impossible for so many to celebrate at all. While the Gaza Freedom Flotilla carrying flour and baby formula is turned away, millions starve. This is not a food shortage. It is a manufactured famine, a war crime. Still, my father wakes up every day and keeps going. He builds wells, he delivers aid, he gives children hope. And I am so proud to be his daughter. Baba, if you can hear this, thank you. for your strength, for your sacrifices, for teaching me that being Palestinian means never giving up on your people, no matter how impossible things seem. This Father's Day, I carry you in my heart, and I will keep carrying your mission in everything I do. Free Palestine!
Thank you so much, Dara. We hope that your father returns safely. Next, I'd like to invite, on behalf of the City of Patterson, Mayor Andre Sayev to share a few words with us.
Assalamu alaikum. Marhaba. To my fellow fathers first, I extend my best wishes. If you're thinking of taking your family somewhere, or your family's thinking of taking you somewhere, Patterson's not too far from here. Of course, we have the best hummus and falafel, so you can enjoy that there. But I want to start off by saying that it wasn't always popular to use the word Palestine or Palestinian. As a matter of fact, there were restaurants in the community that would go out of their way and say they were either Lebanese or Middle Eastern. There were other individuals that were afraid to even utter the word Palestinian as if it was a four-letter word. But now I'm encouraged to see that people aren't afraid to use the word Palestine or the word Palestinian. They're not afraid to raise the Palestinian flag, which we started in Patterson, right, Ken? And we've done it ever since. And now I commend the mayor, Ray Grabowski, the council, Councilman Latona, Councilwoman Pino, now our Assemblywoman, I should say, Collazos, John Paul Gorelick, our leader, Commissioner. We commend you for having the courage to raise this flag because, like I stated before, it's not always popular to do it, but it's right. Because Palestinians are contributing to the success of not only Patterson, but Clifton. And it's Clifton residents. Like you heard from Tarek. Tarek Al-Natur is the president of the South Patterson Business Association. You have Rod Ode, he's a deputy mayor. He's a Clifton resident as well and contributing to the success in the city. And then Abdul Hamdan is investing heavily in developing in South Patterson as well. And I see my friend Marwan Abdulaziz. So a lot of your residents are coming to my city, but that's the reason why we're prospering. I went to Palestine 3 years ago. I invite anyone to go to see for yourselves the conditions which are unsustainable. People should not be living like that. And I pray for Palestinians and pray for Palestine every day because of what I witnessed. But I believe more optimistic, or should I say more hopeful days are ahead. But it starts right here. We do what we can in our small corner of the world, right here in Clifton, in Patterson, and then yesterday we raised the flag in Haledon. So it's becoming more popular just to use the word Palestine and Palestinian. Don't be afraid. I commend you for having the courage of your convictions and standing in solidarity with us today in support of human rights and equal rights for all. Thank you very much. If you don't take this microphone, I'll talk for another 22 minutes.
Thank you, Mayor. Next, we are very honored to present the Clifton High School Palestinian American Community Scholarship. We have been running this for a few years now, so I'd like to invite Rania Mustafa, our Executive Director, to join me in presenting them. We're very proud to partner with Clifton High School to present this scholarship to students that are both high achieving and active members of the community. Today, our recipients are actually going to share a few words with us as well. So once they come up and share a few words, then we'll ask their family members to come take a photo with them.
Thank you, Besma. Let's give a loud round of applause to Besma, our Palestine Education Director, who has done an amazing job putting together not only today's flag raising, but Patterson's flag raising and our first ever Haledon flag raising yesterday as well. I want to thank all of you for coming today, and I want to wish all the fathers, grandfathers, and father figures a happy Father's Day. And as all the speakers before have said, we want to remember to stay rooted in the struggles of our Palestinian brothers and sisters. The times we're seeing, or sometimes you could feel hopeless, but we always have to remember to hold on to hope. And one way that we do hold on to hope is through education. And so this is why PAC has always been committed to education on all different fronts, whether it be educating about Palestine, giving internship opportunities and civic engagement, or whatever it could be in terms of mentorship and providing different opportunities for our community. One thing that we have had the honor and privilege of doing for the last 9 years is providing a Clifton High School scholarship to our budding, amazing leaders in our community that have proven to have civic engagement, to have some community service orientation, and to really be interested in giving back to the community. So it's my privilege and honor to be able to present this scholarship. The first person I would like to honor is Leanne Abdul Latif. Yes, Leanne literally grew up at PAC. I've known Leanne since she was this high. We're very, very proud of Leanne and the young woman that she is today. Leanne has always embodied the spirit of activism and volunteerism. And in any event you have, you can always find Leanne volunteering. She has spent a lot of her time at PAC in our program. She's also a very proud PAC DEPCA program member. She plans to attend Seton Hall University to be a physician's assistant. And we're so, so very proud of Leanne. So let's give her a round of applause. And Leanne would like to share a few words.
Hello, everyone. I wanted to say thank you so much to PAC for awarding me this scholarship. PAC has always been a part of my life since I was a kid, whether it was through programs, classes, or events. I'm truly grateful for the support that I've been given because I know that not everyone around the world has the same opportunities or the same privilege of having an education. This also motivates me to make the most of what I've been given so that one day I could give back even more. I'm proud to be part of this community and even more proud to represent it as I continue my education. Thank you once again to PAC.
If we can call up Leanne's family to take a picture with her, and if any of our board members would like to come, just your mom, Shifa, come on. Shifa is a rock star mom, I want to say. She's an amazing mom and inspiration to myself. She's been one of our first PAC moms that are always around and supporting her daughters. If any of the board members want to come up. So proud of Leanne. Let's give her another round of applause. Next, I have the honor and privilege of also introducing someone who has literally grown up at PAC. I think many of you have seen her amazing talents at most of our PAC events. I'd like to introduce Rulan Yassin, one of our amazing volunteers. Yes. Very poised, sophisticated, amazing young lady that we're so incredibly proud of. This is the spirit that we want to embody in all of our youth and everything that we see. These two young ladies literally grew up at PAC and have been always giving back in any way that they can. And we're so proud of Rulan, who will be going to Montclair State University to study journalism, media, and music. And now Rulan, wait, we have to give this. If we can call on Rulan's family, who also are amazing parents. Oh, Mustafa. Her parents are amazing though, but they couldn't make it today. So shout out to Mustafa, her older brother, who just graduated from NYU. And Rulan would like to give a few words.
Hi everyone, it's an honor to be here today and to receive the Clifton High School PAC Scholarship. This flag means so much. It stands for strength, hope, and who we are as Palestinians. I'm proud to carry my heritage with me and grateful to be a part of a community that supports and uplifts us. Thank you, PAC, for believing in me and in our future.
So we want to encourage all of our youth in Clifton to apply. This is a scholarship that we provide every year. You just have to speak to your guidance counselor. We're very happy to help and continue to expand this. We also are working on expanding this to PCTI. So anyone who is in PCTI, put in a good word for us. And I just want to end with remembering that education is the best tool and the best way to continue our activism and to continue working till we see a free Palestine. Thank you.
So for our final performance for today, we thank you all for coming and staying during the rain. We would like to invite our Arabic program to do a finale performance, and then we will raise the flag.
والله شفتك يا عالمي زينة رايات الأمم. والله شفتك يا عالمي زينة رايات الأمم. أسود أسود لون الحرب، أبيض أبيض لون القلب. أسود أسود لون الأرض، أحمر لون الأرض. أصفر أصفر لون الأرض، أحمر بتلون بدمي. أخضر أخضر لون الأرض، أحمر بتلون بدمي. والله شفتك يا عالمي زينة رايات الأمم. والله شفتك يا عالمي زينة رايات الأمم. هاتوا علم فلسطين تحطوا على الجبين. هاتوا علم فلسطين تحطوا على الجبين. وان سألوني انت مين بحكي لهم فلسطيني. وان سألوني انت مين بحكي لهم فلسطيني. والله شفتك يا عالمي زينة رايات الأمم. والله شفتك يا عالمي زينة رايات الأمم. أسود أسود لون الحرب، أبيض أبيض لون القلب. أسود أسود لون الحرب، أبيض أبيض لون القلب. أخضر أخضر لون الأرض، أحمر بتلون بدمي. أخضر أخضر لون الأرض، أحمر بتلون بدمي. والله شفتك يا عالمي زينة رايات الأمم. سلام لغزة، سلام سلام، سلام لكل العيون الحزينة تفيض الدموع بأسا معزا. سلام سلام لغزة، سلام سلام لغزة، سلام سلام، سلام لكل العيون الحزينة تفيض الدموع بأسا معزا. سلام سلام لغزة، سلام سلام لشعب أبي عنيد بسهل خزاع يضم الحسيد وفيا يصد وحوش الحروب يشيع في كل يوم شهيد ويصمد في وش كل الحروب بعزم وفخر وبأسا شهيد. وقد علمتهم قضايا الشعوب بأن الحديد يفل الحديد. سلام لغزة، سلام سلام، سلام لكل العيون الحزينة تفيض الدموع بأسا معزا. سلام سلام لغزة، سلام سلام لغزة، سلام سلام، سلام لكل العيون الحزينة تفيض الدموع بأسا معزا. سلام سلام لغزة، سلام.
Thank you to our Arabic program students. Great job, guys. Can everyone give them a round of applause? They've been doing a great job this weekend. Thank you. They've been doing an amazing job. They performed Friday and today. Thank you. Thank you to all the parents who brought them out. Thank you again, everyone, for coming. So we are going to raise the flag. Before we do so, I would like to have a flag salute to start us off before we do the Palestinian flag raising. I pledge of allegiance. So if everyone can stand, please. Whoever is sitting. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I would like to invite us, everyone, our PAC board, and everyone here today. Mayor Grabowski, if you can start us by raising the flag, and the board members to join us, our city council, and our commissioners that are here today. If you can all join us to raise the flag together. If everyone can come closer to where the flag is. Thank you.
Maybe they already took it.
Thank you for coming and joining us to raise the flag together. We have a big round of applause for the community. Thank you all for coming out today. Before you leave, please feel free to stop by at our tables in the back. We did crafts today with the kids if you'd like to have them come. We're making Father's Day cards and keychains for Baba.
That's it.
We are also asking if anyone would like to record